Sit up like I'm here.
Leaning back.
Slouching over. Hello, and welcome back to Cutting Stems. I'm Fran.
Rhea.
Kelly.
We don't have Trent tonight, unfortunately.
Hearts are breaking all over America right now.
R.I.P.
Everyone's upset.
He's
not
still
dead.
living.
We just miss him.
He's just not here tonight. So we are going to break down Monday night and Tuesday night right now, but first, always reminder to be drinking your Owens mixers along with us. Code Barstool15 for 15% off. We got the margarita mix tonight.
Home is the name of the drink today, ladies, and it's a
great.
margarita. So it's
Fantastic.
Before we get into the show, I want to bring up something, okay?
Oh, let's take a poll.
Let's take a poll.
Yeah.
I'm mad, okay? I'm a little mad tonight.
Yep.
And no, not like last week where people thought I wasn't talking because I was mad. We're not doing that tonight. We're talking a lot tonight. I texted both of these bitches earlier. I said, well, first of all day we were like, oh, we're all so tired. All texting each other, I'm so tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Oh, I have such low energy, I'm so tired. So I text them all, I'm like, all right, guys, let's make a pact to wear cozy clothes tonight.
Yeah.
And cozy clothes, yeah, fine, right? But then Kelly Keegs jumps in, right? And she says, I think I'm gonna show up in pajamas. And then Fran says,
I said pajama party.
Fran said, me too, pajama party. And I said,
I'm pretty sure she said
I said pajama party
before
first.
I said
and then
pajamas.
you said, I may actually show up in pajamas.
I
And
said
then Fran
as
said,
is, which is I was wearing a hoodie at the time, which was
A hoodie would have been
well, let me
much
continue.
more
Let me
fitting.
continue.
You continue.
Please. Then Fran says, me too, and I say, okay, let's wear pajamas. This is what I'm wearing because when I go to sleep at night, I wear a large t-shirt, and I usually wear no pants, but I had to wear pants because I can't show up here with no pants on.
Correct.
This is what I wear to sleep. Pajama party, okay?
Yeah.
Fran, I give her a pass because I think if you were to take a shower and get cozy on your
Yes.
couch, that may be something you put on.
Yes.
You know,
I
when
was
you wear to a
thinking cute
pajama
party.
I
Like if you
wasn't
were
thinking
going
that.
to like.
I wasn't thinking that.
I was also
But
thinking.
no,
but
no.
Okay.
Neither of us
See,
agree with
Fran
you.
gets a pass.
I'll
you
say what
get
I say, and then I'll tell you what I have to say.
You
I'll
are
tell you what I have to
wearing.
say.
You are wearing a sweater with fucking sequins on it. It's a turtleneck. Nobody sleeps in this outfit. These leggings are basically leather.
Skin tight.
They're
They're
skin tight. They got
Skin
a little
tight.
shine to them.
I don't know if anyone
And you're
sleeps in
wearing-
leggings out there. If you do, psychotic move.
It's psychotic.
It's
And
too tight.
Who sleeps in a sequin sweater? Who sleeps in that? Pajama party? That ain't no pajamas. You're going to a quiet Christmas Eve with your family in that outfit.
Okay, well, first of all, listen up, ladies. I need you to understand something.
Yeah.
I wear leggings to bed almost every fucking night, and I don't care if
That
that's crazy.
is
I like the way
crazy.
that it feels. It's almost as if I'm wearing
That
a weighted blanket.
feels
I don't
like it's
I don't like
suffocating
baggy
my
stuff.
body.
If I wear baggy shit like this, it gets stuck
I would
under the
never wear
covers. It
this
gets
to
stuck
bed.
in
No,
my
no,
clothes.
no.
I toss and turn.
I
I barely
just have
sleep as
to
it is.
wear
I'm just saying.
pants.
No, I am always leggings. These are just leggings that have a little bit of shine to them. They're not even workout leggings. I don't work out. It's not that situation. This right here.
I hate fake bitches.
This
I
right
hate 'em.
here, I'm wearing like a whole fucking blanket. You're telling me that I can't sleep in this? I sleep in this all the goddamn
wouldn't
time. It's
sleep
not a
in
joke.
that.
Yes, I
You
do.
wouldn't.
Just as it has
Well,
sparkles.
if you
Doesn't
did
mean-
say you were going to wear what you were
Pajamas.
wearing, and you did in fact change.
You changed.
I changed out of this
You
hoodie I was
changed.
wearing for 2 days, okay?
Okay.
changed.
Anyways, we had to address that before we got on with the show. Cause
I don't care.
You know
girls,
what?
You girls, whatever. You do what you want to do. Fran is wearing a cable knit matching set, and
Yeah,
you're
she-
more mad
but
at me?
no.
I'm
Feel
wearing
it.
an old
This-
lady
but feel it.
poncho.
This, I would
You
never
know how
sleep in
cozy
this
this
either.
shit is?
This, I would
It's
wear that
cozy.
for
It's,
brunch
it's too
over
cute
this.
to get mad at. It's too cute to get mad
Okay,
at.
whatever.
This
Thank
is-
you.
That's the problem with Fran's
So
outfit.
if
is like,
if my shit was cuter, you'd be less mad.
yes, I like my
respect
outfit
it, 'cause
better
it is
than that
ugly.
one.
I picked it away because it's a little ugly. I was like, you know what, we're all looking a little ugly tonight. So I put on my ugly old lady Diane Keaton sweater and I came through. I'm sorry, it's not good enough for you.
Wow, that
whores.
is a
I'm sorry.
fantastic. That is such a Diane Keaton
Yeah, it
sweater.
certainly is.
It's something
But Diane
that
Keaton would not sleep in that sweater.
she wear that
She
in
would,
like
no problem.
because I
almost
said
did,
so.
For real. Yes, exactly. Which is a vibe, if we're
Yeah.
being honest. Like I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, let's talk about.
Now that we got that off our chest,
Yeah.
let's take a drink of our Owens.
Yes.
Cheers,
Okay.
ladies.
Cheers. Take
I
a
love you
pause.
both.
Take a
I
pause.
do.
Love you both.
You gotta, yeah.
I gotta
Clink.
do it.
Gotta clink.
Mm.
Anyway,
Love it.
let's talk about these
Didn't
men.
need the up close shot of me taking my sip.
We did though, for
Okay.
sponsor's
We need
sake.
it for later, yeah.
Monday nights. We can go through it quickly because, to be honest, we kind of knew what was happening. I think Riley was the big shocker of Monday night. But
Yes.
Monday night, it only took 17 minutes for Blake Moynes to be sent home. This is the thing. We've had some back and forth on Twitter. You know, Blake
you
Moynes
guys have beef with Blake
tweeted.
Moynes, officially.
Like, his
Beef
one
with him.
tweet Monday night was, when's at Barcel Trent, the office chicks, like, want me gone already. Clearly, Trent is good enough to get an at, and we're just office chicks. So, you know, you see where that dig is.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But I don't have any, like, personal, it's not a personal attack on Blake Moynes. It's just, for me, it's so blatantly obvious that Tayshia and Blake had no connection that it was like, this is wasting my time. Like, I was like, this one-on-one date, like, there isn't even a sliver of me watching this that thinks, these two could work.
I'll go
Like,
as far
not
as
at
to
all.
say that they didn't have a connection the minute Tayshia walked in. Like
He had a connection with Claire.
Right, connection with Claire, obsessed with Claire.
We all
she
thought
had him
he was great
wrapped
with
around
Claire.
her finger, like all the weird,
Yeah.
you know, the lies and about the
Yep.
like DMs or whatever the fuck. I
Yep.
haven't forgotten about that. And now all of a sudden, you know, he's trying to chill with Tayshia, and it's just not.
I did forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
DMs.
they clearly had no connection. We knew that. That
Yeah.
was our thing against Blake. I also can't blame Blake. I was photoshopping his
Yes,
face on
correct. You were.
dogs
You
with
were.
boners
Yep.
all night last night. It was
Yeah.
all I was doing. It's
Yeah.
all I can focus on.
Well,
And
that's
yeah,
what they
which is
they,
fair.
they
Unfortunately,
have
that's fair.
focused the whole show on him sex. He
Being
likes
naked,
sex. He likes to be
boners.
naked. He's
Always
getting
stripping
boners.
down,
That's
always
who
showing
he
his
is to
boner,
us.
always
Yeah.
doing stuff like that. And it's like, I am at the point where, do you think that Blake Moynes just wants that image? Does he like that?
No.
Sure, I don't. Maybe he didn't ask for that edit, but
No.
like,
Yeah.
maybe he was doing enough of that that it needed to become his storyline.
Is Blake low-key a sexual being?
I've been saying that since day one. You guys don't believe me,
Interesting.
but
If that's the case,
Rarely
he
wrong.
might go up in our books. Like
I like him
if
more
he goes
that
to
way.
paradise
Yes.
and things are getting like a little kinky,
Yes.
then we'll have to reevaluate.
Blake Moynes fucks.
Yeah.
That'll be my first tweet in paradise.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So Tayshia sends Blake home. It's not, like I said, it was not shocking. Tayshia was very emotional about it, which worried me because I was like, there is so many more guys that she likes more than Blake, and she's getting this emotional. So she sends Blake home, then Riley. She's asked to talk to Riley. And it was a hard move, but it was the right move, I feel like, because Riley is so great. They just didn't have enough time. Like, seeing them at the
Yeah.
Men Tell All, I feel like they needed more time.
Yeah, I think that obviously Riley is a great guy,
Yeah.
right? He's very nice. He seems very intelligent. He's an attorney. Of
Yeah.
course he is.
Yeah.
But I think he may be a little too intense
Yeah.
and a little too serious for Tayshia. I don't think that Tayshia is really into that. She dated JPJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
True.
that's where we know that's
Correct.
the total opposite ends of the spectrum there.
And Colton.
And yeah.
Oh yeah, Colton. Wow.
Yeah, and I
Forgot
just
all about him, literally.
Some
Yeah.
might say that's what Tayshia needs, but I don't think that's what Tayshia needs. I don't think she needs as serious
It's too
of a
far
guy as
on the
Riley.
yeah, it's too far on the
I'll
opposite
say this
side.
though. Do you guys think, going back to what you said about not having enough time, there were points where Riley would then seemingly feel comfortable and kind of open up to her
Yeah.
and be silly and be goofy, and,
And-
they were having so
and
much fun and they
yes,
loved that.
yes.
I feel like he
didn't
is
do
that
that
person.
enough.
I feel like he's not intense like that if he's comfortable and if he's like around his crew and whatever.
Yeah.
And I just don't think they got a chance to really like spend enough time like that. So all
Yes.
we saw was how intense he was in like high stress situations, and that's kind of all she saw. as well.
Exactly, because in the Men Tell All, when they had that moment, seeing them talk on the couch, it felt like the connection was there, the
Yeah.
chemistry was there, but it just didn't seem like they got enough time to really explore all of that. And I think she just felt way farther along with the other guys that she was ready to meet their families, and she knew that she was not ready to meet Riley's family. So she sent Riley home too. You know what also makes me sad? Riley just like professed his love in his
Yeah.
interviews. And he doesn't,
Oh, like
it
on
didn't
the-
seem
on
like he
his-
said all of those things
Yeah.
to Tayshia's face.
He's the prime example of a guy who just like maybe doesn't exactly know what to say in the moment, but will think about it for 5 minutes and have
Yeah.
the most eloquent speech
Yeah.
planned. But it's
Right.
like you just need to give him that 5 minutes to really spit it out and to think about how he wants himself to be, you know, seen.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he
Riley's
wasn't
like
given
when
that
I
chance.
when I get in the shower and I start thinking about previous fights I had or
Yes.
previous conversations I had, and then I
Exactly.
start playing it all out, and I'm like, damn, that would have been good. I should have said that. That's what Riley says in his post-game
Yes.
interviews.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So that was already got rid of 2 of them. Then they're going into the rose ceremony, no cocktail party. Bennett comes back.
Tasha hates cocktail parties. It's
The
pretty
guys
clear.
are pissed.
The whole show hates cocktail parties.
no
Is
cocktail
party going to be
parties.
canceled going forward?
Yeah, it kinda
'Cause if
seems
so,
so.
I'm going to be pissed, Chris Harrison.
Yeah, come for us.
Don't worry, Matt James will definitely need the cocktail parties. I just feel like women are just a little bit more decisive sometimes. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
with both Claire and Tayshia, it was like, our mind's made up. Like, we don't really need to see or hear anything else, and therefore we don't need the cocktail parties, which
But who
they
doesn't
didn't.
like a good drink?
Oh,
know?
For the sole
purpose
of
having a drink.
of having a cocktail, yes. But I'm sure the Bachelor or the Bachelorette can have as many cocktails as they want without
The cocktail
the
party.
cocktail
I think
party.
I want the cocktail hours to commence because it seems like all the shit kind of goes down at a cocktail party. Like I feel like we had
Yeah,
a
there
little
hasn't
bit of
been
shit
any
going
cocktail
down,
party
whatever,
drama.
but that's like the best drama. When people get a little too drunk and jump in the
Yeah.
pool always, like there's always some sort of drama and shit that comes out of it, and I feel like we're missing out on some good
Yeah.
stuff.
Instead, we just got Bennett coming back. Obviously, the guys were not happy about it. He sat next to Zach. Zach was like, "Don't fucking touch me, bro." Like, he's like
Yeah.
tried to like
Like that.
He's like, "Get your
And he was
hand
like-
off of me."
Yeah.
He's
Zach's
like,
jersey
Why do you
came
think
out.
it's okay
Yeah.
to touch me?
Yeah.
So
No,
they were not happy about it, and at the end of the day, Bennett came back for really no reason. There was no cocktail party. Tayshia, like this, the Bennett Noah drama, for me, is some of the most manufactured drama this show
It's
has
so
seen
dumb.
in a while. Where it's like Tayshia, I don't think had any interest really in either one of those guys. Seriously, yeah, they're fun, they're hanging out, whatever. But the drama was so good, and so good, it was not that good, but that was all they had, that they had her really like keep them along for so long. They would have been sent home, and he comes back, and
It
then
was
he
the only
loves her,
drama.
and then he comes back, sent home again. It was, yeah, that's the only thing they had to
They
work
just go
with.
on and on about it because it's the only one they had. Again, kind of going back to like no cocktail parties. Nobody's even hanging out. And that's another thing too, I think that we're missing because of the pandemic is that they're not all in the same house. There's not that kind of camaraderie. I feel like we've been saying that for a couple weeks,
Yeah.
at least me. And I feel like we're missing some good shit, like some
Yeah.
stuff that we would have liked and would have been able,
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, and I think that it was obviously producer driven because Tayshia kept saying she liked Bennett, and I don't think that's how you act towards somebody you like. You don't bring them
No.
back just to send them home again.
Right,
It was like
without
she
saying
stuck
one
the
more
knife
word.
In, she stuck the knife in and was like, I'm just gonna twist it a little bit harder and just like
Yeah.
really make him know that I don't want him to be here. So
Yeah.
it was a little savage. I mean, who cares? It's Bennett.
Yeah.
We wanted him to leave. We wanted Noah to be gone. We knew they weren't gonna make it in the end, so see
Yeah.
you to both. But I think that was a little unnecessary just to drum up some drama.
I thought that Tayshia's explanation to Bennett at the men tell all was actually really good. I thought it was really eloquent, being like, you came through and you said I love you, and I didn't want to like disrespect you in that moment, so I
Yeah.
let you like come hang out here, sit with it for a night, and
Right.
then ultimately my decision was my decision, and like basically just saying I'm just not that into you. And I think he took that well. He seemed to be genuinely hurt a little bit, but not really. I don't know if he has genuine feelings though.
Yeah.
It's hard to. It's
Yeah,
hard to tell.
it's
None of
really
us
hard
know.
to read any emotion from
What
him.
did you guys think
so-
about him bringing out the green juice in champagne glasses and a sippy cup for Noah at the men tell all?
It's stupid. Like,
getting
it's just,
old.
It was too
It-
silly for me. Too silly.
I also hate green juice.
I'm not a green juice bitch either.
No.
Not a bit. Not
Nope.
a fan. No.
Yeah, no. At this point, by the time we hit the men tell all, I was just really over it with the two of them, kind of, at that point. So the top four has been so great that it was so blaringly obvious that like Bennett and Noah were not
Yeah, it was
getting
not- there was not a
hometowns.
chance, yeah.
There wasn't even a chance. So obviously we had Ben, Ivan, Brendan, and Zach, and then they went into the men tell all. We got more of Bennett and Noah yelling at each other. The best part for me was them getting into it and Kenny getting involved, and then Noah calling Kenny a One Direction party boy manager, One Direction boy party manager.
like a One Direction manager with wearing camo and tattoos or
and you got stars tattooed on your neck.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
yeah, it was a good zing.
It was way more aggressive than I thought Noah
Yeah.
was gonna be.
I gotta be honest, I didn't love the zing because I feel like he had that one planned. It didn't
Oh,
roll
totally.
off,
I think everything
it didn't
Noah said was
roll
planned.
off the tongue.
They're 15
smoothly.
years apart.
Yeah,
those
there's.
two.
I mean, the thing is, when you insult somebody, it's got to roll off the tongue smoothly.
Agreed.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? When you start like looking around, like, oh, am I nailing it, guys? Then to
That's
me, I'm like,
embarrassing,
yeah.
the zing is gone.
right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, none of these guys really have had like good zingers. I feel like
No.
so. This was
No.
kind of as good as it got.
Yeah.
Yosef.
Oh, I was wondering when we were gonna start talking
Yeah,
about him.
we'll talk about it for 2 seconds because
Yeah.
it's literally not worth our time. The fact that they even brought him back was ridiculous
He's
because
disgusting.
he had no intention to apologize. He's as disgusting as he's ever been. When he said that he would hope that someone would teach his daughter a lesson or like call out his daughter
for
and
acting that way. Okay,
give me
okay.
a break. This guy's disgusting. Chris Harrison. even giving him that opportunity to apologize was too nice.
Agreed. Should have kicked him right off the fucking show. I do love that Chris Harrison, like, was very clearly like, I'm giving you a chance here. Like, do you want to take that back and figure it out? And he doubled down, and Chris was like, all right, I tried. Like, he didn't have to give him that olive branch.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing Yosef any longer because at this point, Chris Harrison didn't apologize, and Chris Harrison gave him that option. So if they bring him back on any show, everyone's going to be like, all right, you guys are pieces of shit for letting this guy back on. Like, I think this is the last time we see of Yosef.
He's dead now.
See ya, he's Luke P now. It's like, Luke P, he disappeared. We'll see the same thing with Yosef.
Yep, exactly. I feel like that's really, there
not a lot
wasn't
happened
any
last
more with the...
Tayshia looks great, as usual.
Tayshia looked fantastic. She got to speak to those guys. Had a nice moment with Riley. But then we went into the hometown dates tonight. And obviously they could not be going home to their actual homes.
Yeah.
So they did sort of fake hometown dates during this. What face are we making?
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh, I gotta stop making my facial expressions live
You look
to Devin.
shocked. Yes.
Well, Devin just texted us and said people are posting spoilers in the YouTube comments. And if you're in the YouTube comments posting spoilers, you're a piece of shit. Don't do that. Don't spoil the show for other people watching.
Us
and
included.
you know that I'm gonna grab that laptop and start reading comments from the YouTube, and you guys are spoiling the show. YouTube. We're having a rocky past few weeks,
Yeah,
and we're
YouTube
gonna get
is on
Do
back.
you feel like they're trolls infiltrating, or they're actual watchers giving away the end?
I think they're actual.
Wow.
Don't say it.
I don't know if we've made it very
That's
clear, or I
disrespectful.
thought that we've definitely made it clear over the years, but this is a no spoiler house.
No.
Like, there is, and I'm dead serious about that. Like,
I
we
take
maybe
it
at
so
one point
seriously.
saw one tiny thing that wasn't even a spoiler.
Kelly,
We were like, Rhea, no!
Ask Rhea, when TMZ posted the pictures of Becca kissing Garrett before the season even started, I lost my shit.
No,
I
it's
was browsing
infuriating.
TMZ, doing my job, bam, right in my face, the show's over. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It
No,
was
it's
the
the
worst
worst.
day ever.
It's the worst.
The worst day ever.
Yes.
It really is.
All right.
It's like, how
It
are you
just
going to go
ruins
in
the
and watch
whole
it when you know
season.
everything that's going on? And it's like, we have 1 fucking week left. 1 week
Yes,
left.
all
Shut
right.
your
Week.
mouth. You don't have
You
to
know
be
what?
on there spoiling.
We're not going to get too mad at YouTube because we still like them, we still appreciate them watching the show. So thank you very much. But
They're
no,
mad at me now.
no spoilers. Ah.
Oh, sorry.
just
Well,
Devin
you know,
snitched.
There was no spoilers, but I'm reading them.
are they saying snitches
Oh,
get
guys,
stitches?
don't get mad at Devin.
They're
She
not
doesn't
supposed to be
deserve
mad
that.
at me, but they're
It doesn't matter.
We're
These
going to
people-
move past it,
no
guys.
spoilers
No
moving
spoilers
forward.
moving forward.
We
Continue, Frank.
politely ask for no spoilers
Yes.
during this
We still
program.
love you.
Okay.
I'm not being polite about it.
All right, hometown dates. So Brendan had the first hometown. They could only bring in, I feel like, very limited family members. Obviously, COVID, lockdown, the whole situation. They had to quarantine at La Quinta. So we didn't get like the full, sometimes there are families that got like 15 people in the house waiting to meet the couple.
Yeah.
So Brendan went first. It was Brendan's brother, his wife, and their daughter. Very, very cute.
Adorable.
Little carnival date. First, we should mention this to start off. Somebody turned the heat all the way up. This for hometowns. Everybody was sweating their goddamn ass off.
Oh, it's crazy.
Every day.
I was like, what do you mean? I thought you meant literally right now.
No.
No,
Turn it up.
inside the house, wherever they were, all of them, they were
Sweating
indoors and they were
profusely.
sweating bullets. Every single person. It's insane. It's too much.
And
ABC has enough money to put some air conditioning in there.
yeah, get some
crazy.
fans for outside.
Something.
Even
It's
like
wild.
Tayshia, it feels like she's looked so beautiful throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
This whole show, and it has been so hot. Like you can see from the guys, you're like, wow, these guys are really sweating. Tayshia can sweat and still look beautiful, so that's very impressive. But it was still so
It was just a lot.
obvious.
It was really
so
a lot.
obvious.
Especially during Brendan's date. They were
Yes.
outside, they're dancing around. He and his niece.
Brendan's
went to go ahead
dancing,
and- yeah, they
thoughts?
went to do a little secret handshake. It was adorable.
It was cute.
He
Cute
was
all
wiggling.
around.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
didn't
wrong.
think he
I
would.
wouldn't
I
say
didn't think he
I
would
call
be
him a
able to
good
wiggle like
dancer,
that.
But I
No,
would say
yeah.
he's fine.
I would say he's got, he doesn't have no rhythm, and that's important.
Yeah.
As long as you got
I
something.
was impressed. Maybe it's just because I have no rhythm at all, so I was like,
Yeah.
damn, that was more than I thought.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of swiveling, I think.
Yeah, definitely was. You get some
Yeah.
hip action, the whole thing.
I laughed when Tayshia was like, listening to music and having a good time is definitely something I could see us doing in the future. Like, I would hope so because
Yeah,
I do
sure.
that every day.
It's as
And
basic as it
yeah,
gets.
I
Yeah.
really hope that you can have a good time while listening to some music in the future.
Yeah. With
I don't
your
know.
potential husband.
Did we
Yeah.
know before this that Brendan's parents were passed? They're passed away, right? Correct? He said
His
that at the beginning?
father.
Just his dad.
I'm
we
not
know the
quite sure what the situation is.
I don't think I knew. any of that
There
information.
wasn't details. He had just said that his brother was his best friend, so close, helped raise him after his father had passed. So his brother is a huge role model for him, which you could tell. It was so sweet. The connection between those brothers was awesome. Brendan's niece was adorable, loved her. She was very, very cute, was easy to talk to Tayshia. And then, I don't know, it was just a very pleasant hometown. It's funny because we're going to talk about these hometowns. They were all extremely pleasant.
We could say that for every
except
single
for-
one.
Let's do this. Let's lay it out like this. Every single one of them was exactly the same,
Yes.
except the people were changed in and out.
Correct.
They were
Yeah.
all lovely.
Like, they
all
all
their
went
parents
well,
were
all the
nice,
parents were
they
great.
fine.
It was
the same setting
Yeah.
essentially. A little bit of different dates.
Yep.
They had the dancing day for Brendan. They did. What did they do for Zach?
Zach,
did the New York
they did the
themed
little
date.
New York thing.
Ivan, they cooked a little bit. Ben, don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chef Antonia. But what did they do before that?
Venice Beach.
Venice Beach.
Yeah. I think that we don't even need to go through them one by one.
That's what I'm
because,
saying.
no, I know
List them
that.
out. Like we don't
they
need
were
to
all,
they
all
were
they were all nice. They were all lovely.
Lovely.
Standout of the night was Ivan's brother, obviously,
Love-
Gabe. He
love
came in
Ivan's
with
brother.
a fire
And his dad.
fit.
Ivan's dad also amazing.
Yes, but Ivan's brother stood
All
out.
the dads were fantastic.
Yeah.
They were good.
The shirt that he was wearing, fantastic.
So good.
And he was poetic as hell. When he sat down with Tayshia, I for sure thought that he was going to Mr. Steal Your Girl on Ivan, take Tayshia
Righteous
away.
endeavors.
Tayshia was like, you know what? I don't want Ivan anymore. I actually want to swap Ivan out with his brother because
He was so
the terms he
charismatic,
was
yeah.
using, yes, charismatic.
So
is the perfect-
charismatic. Look at him.
The-
He's like, hey girl.
The
I love
terms he
it.
was using, righteous
Yeah.
endeavor.
Righteous. It's like I just
And-
wish him the best on these righteous endeavors.
Yeah,
It was
and,
like,
and
okay.
Trent
Fantastic.
tweeted Ivan's brother for Bachelor, and I was dying of laughter, but I was also like, yes, give us something new. Give us Ivan's
Yeah.
brother as Bachelor, and let's make this interesting.
Right. He's a rough around the edges kind of guy. He's coming in
Yep.
here and, you know.
But how
he
nice
could
was
sweep
it to
somebody
see
off
like
their feet.
Ivan's reaction to him coming in? It was a surprise. Ivan clearly
sweet.
loves his brother so much. Ivan's parents were adorable. Everybody had great parents. Like
Yeah,
Zach,
they did.
Zach, you know, we really saw Zach's parents and we saw Ivan's parents. Everybody else, it was siblings.
Yeah.
So both of them were fantastic. Look at those two.
Oh, his
so
mom was so
adorable.
sweet.
So I put on the drinking game this week. I was like, one of these moms has got to be a Barb. Like
No,
we gotta
not
have
even
her. She came in and
close.
somebody, and maybe it was Arno who said like, oh, she may be Barb, and I was trying to feel it out on Twitter. And the way that she was like greeting them and so excited and seemed to be like so loving, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, she's definitely gonna be overbearing. Not at all. She was
Yeah,
a
we have
sweet,
these absolute
sweet angel.
adorable
She's
people.
adorable.
Yeah.
When she turned to Ivan and was like, well, what if you don't make it? And it was just
Oh.
so real, but was laughing.
I
like
know.
like she gave a good chuckle. I was a big fan of Ivan's family.
Yeah,
they're great.
Yeah, I loved, obviously, gotta say it, liked Zach's family. Very
Zach
sweet.
had a
did.
great
He
family
did
as
have a good
well.
family, though.
Very sweet dad.
Yeah, it's
Super
just
sweet.
like Doug Clark seems straight out of a Christmas movie. Like that's
Well,
does.
because you're thinking of Christmas
Clark
vacation.
Christmas.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
It's
Clark
it has such a nice ring to it.
Yeah,
you know.
it does. He,
Doug Clark.
I thought Doug Clark was really sweet because he said something like, oh, we're just, we're happy to be here. Like he said
Yeah,
something
it's
along
just
those
like,
lines.
happy to be
He's
here.
wearing
It's like
that. His,
Tayshia seems like quite a lovely woman. Like
yeah,
it's-
you can tell he's wearing his like Joseph A. Banks
Yeah.
button-up shirt. Just
Yeah.
like we're happy to be here. And I was like, you're my grandpa. I
Right,
love
and
you.
even in the last scene at the end of the show, it did seem like they were a fan. Like they were talking about how they watched Paradise, and Zach's mom was like, I was kind of hoping to see Chris Harrison. And like he popped in to meet her. She kept it cool, but you could tell she was very excited.
yeah, of
Who
course.
wouldn't be?
Who wouldn't be?
It was,
yeah.
and Chris Harrison had her on the edge of her seat. Chris Harrison's like, I've come to tell you, like, I've got a twist that you've never seen coming. And this was Zach's mom. Like, waiting. And she's like, just kidding. Like, have a great time, everyone. She was like,
Classic Chris.
Classic Chris. But it was very nice. And then Ben, we met Ben's sister, and Chef Antonia, who I guess is a dear family friend who is worthy of coming on Hometowns. If you don't know, she's Iron Chef, like Food Network
Cutthroat
star.
Kitchen,
Yeah.
Chopped. She's
Yep.
a judge on a lot of the shows.
Yeah.
Personally, my favorite Cutthroat Kitchen judge. She's fantastic. I don't know what the
Where-
connection is to
where
Ben.
this came-
They're somehow friends.
Yeah.
Did someone say
Um,
he's the trainer? He's her trainer?
Some
or
people
something?
tweeted at me that he trains her.
Huh.
However, I don't know if that like. There's got to be. They must
what
have
is
known
that?
each other
They
before.
mu- yeah, they must be friends somehow,
Because to
family
me, that's
friends.
like
Yeah.
you're not asking to come as your family on the hometown on The Bachelor if like you're like, oh, I like train at his gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I think
that doesn't seem intimate enough.
Yeah, there
to me.
seems to be some more to that.
I don't know how they didn't get the cooking date though, because
True.
having Chef Antonia be there for a cooking date, and it's like, oh my God, wow, this famous chef from
Yeah.
the Food Network is on our date, and then be
He
like,
didn't even mention
whoa,
who she was.
it's Ben's
Yeah.
family. Then that would be awesome. It'd be like, oh, let's get some fun in here,
Did
Chef
he,
Antonia.
Did he introduce her like by name? Can I tell you this? I was so confused by this, and everybody's fucking coming for me on Twitter. I understand. I rescinded what I said. When I saw this, all I heard when we were doing it, I was looking on the computer at the same time. Ben said like something, my parents can't make it. I didn't hear why. It's apparently his dad's like a fucking doctor during the pandemic, so of course. And
Hey, give some credit.
no,
You
no,
don't
no.
say fucking doctor
I'm saying
during
like
the-
obviously that's
Right,
I
meaning
was
that
like
Ben-
fuck him,
yes.
and his dad's a doctor. Like of course that's the situation. But I was like, all right, his parents can't even come. I thought it was just two friends, and I was like, these girls like they come in, they're all excited, whatever. And I was just rolling my eyes because I decided tonight that I just didn't like Ben's vibes, and I went in pretty strong and hated him a little bit. And then I realized it was a sweet sister and Chef Antonia. So
Yeah.
I took
Yeah.
it back. I rescinded it. I don't dislike him for those reasons anymore.
Yeah, I like Ben, actually. I like him a lot. But obviously, we see that he doesn't make it. He's the one who goes home. And people are like, oh my God, Ben for Bachelor, Ben for Bachelor. I don't think Ben for Bachelor. I like Ben.
not at
I
all.
think he's a really sweet guy. I thank Ben for opening up like he did on this show. I think that was incredible, an incredible thing to do, very courageous. But Ben for Bachelor just doesn't seem right. I don't think he's ready to do that. I think Ben should take some time for himself. I don't think Ben needs to go on to The Bachelor because we're seeing he has some trouble opening up with his feelings, and I don't really think that would be great for The Bachelor. So
think
I
that's
don't
well
agree
said.
with the Ben the Bachelor movement, but I like Ben.
I could not agree more with you on that. I think he would be great on Paradise.
Yeah.
But just the way he left with the, I love Tayshia, like Chef Antonia totally coached him in and told him, come on, lay your feelings all out there. He couldn't do it. He got all tongue-tied, missed his opportunity. And so it does seem like there's a little bit of a disconnect. Like he still has a hard time expressing all of his emotions, which could put him in a sticky situation if he was to be the Bachelor. That's if you can't like really lay it all out there and are in tune kind of with your feelings, I think it's very hard. And watching Ben get sent home and seeing him in that car be like, I love her. It's like, oh, well, you can say it now, but you can't say it to her. It's not gonna work.
I agree with you guys about that, and I liked Ben up until this week. I don't know why I turned so suddenly, but something about it. But I don't even know if I want him like on Paradise right away. I feel like he needs to do his own healing for himself. He just also now, we're forgetting, revealed all of this super personal information onto national TV, like things that he didn't even tell his own family yet. Like there's so much more to that I feel like I would like him to figure himself out first before he's now scrutinized by people like me who just talk shit,
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
If he's good, then I hope he can make it to Paradise, because that would be great. So obviously Ben is the one going home. We have fantasies with Ivan, Brendan, and Zach. It is an incredible top 3. Let's take some questions.
Oh, I don't have enough time. I mean, we gotta give him some
I
time
know.
here. Hey guys, it's
Let's
Rhea.
take-
Devin Spacebar
I'm
doesn't-
going to say it very slow. Let's take some questions from the YouTube chat.
Yes, and I am currently in the YouTube chat, not under my name. I'm under Devin's name. So when I say it's me, it is me. People are like, oh, Rhea's burner. No, Devin is an actual person. Also, I look like fucking Jacob from Twilight. When I wear
Oh
my
my God,
hair
I've
like
never looked
this,
paler. Look at this.
No. Like when his
Oh,
hair is like
okay,
behind
sure.
his ears and parted in the middle, waves. I look like fucking Jacob from Twilight.
A little.
Like Noah's got to bring up the picture or something. I can't even believe
Did
what I'm
Blake
looking at
Goins
here.
really
A little.
say that he imprinted with
No, he
Yes,
did
he
not.
did. He
really
really
said that?
imprinted. He said he imprinted.
No
somebody
way.
tweeted that to us last night.
Wow.
Last night during the Men Tell All, and I missed it. I missed that moment, and I really wish
I did not. I
wish
did not
I
see
did
that
it.
either. Oh my God.
All right.
That's wild.
Let's have some questions, guys.
Okay.
Or take some questions,
Let's
not have
take some
some. We have
questions.
some questions. What are your thoughts on Brendan being unsure about marriage?
To me, look, to me, the path to Zaxi is so clear. I don't see it going any other way. I like Brendan a lot, but his hesitation and his worries, I think, are going to scare Tayshia, and that's going to send him home. Ivan is as sweet can be. This guy is fantastic, but for some reason, I think he's going to be a little too sweet for Tayshia, and therefore that's Zach C. If it wasn't so blatantly obvious that she loves Zach, like them making out in the fountain all white, like the chemistry is out of this world.
He is the one, Zach is the one that she has the most chemistry with and also gets along with.
Yes.
And all the other guys,
she just
gets along
seems
with really
much
well.
more
She has a good
animated
connection.
with him.
Yeah, it's more animated and also just like, I don't know, it's that spark a little bit. I can see it there. With the other guys, they all seem like wonderful friends, amazing guys.
Right, like in her mind, she's like, you guys are fantastic
like you're amazing
people objectively.
Yes.
But maybe not,
for
me, which is, I think, kind of how Brendan is.
Do you guys think if Ben told Tayshia that he loved her, it would have been a different story?
No. I don't think that she likes the I love yous. Every time a guy says I love you, she sends him home. Like if
that's a good point.
You know, Bennett,
that's a good
Easy.
point.
Do we have anybody else who said it?
No.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think anybody else.
Zach C?
Yeah, but he's still here.
Yeah, because she likes him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I don't think that she likes them to be forward in that way. I don't know if.
To be honest, it's
weird
weird
like
because to be
tell
honest,
me they love me because that feels like pressure to be like I love you too.
Yeah, I didn't expect Ben to be sent home at all though. So
yeah,
I am surprised. I think now, like a half hour later, thinking about it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But in my mind, I thought Ivan or Brendan. I did not think it was going to be Ben at all. So
yeah.
Now I don't think it would have made a difference because it seemed like Tayshia's mind was made up.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
MTV wants to know who are the top 3 best dressed men this season.
Bennett, obviously. You can talk shit on him all day. He dresses great. You know that.
Bennett's not my personal vibe for the way he dresses.
That's
I don't
fair.
prefer a man in loafers and a suit.
That's fair to say. I think
I prefer my men to wear what I'm wearing right now.
Like I can't even.
I'm dressed like my boyfriend.
I feel like they haven't really had any opportunity to show off.
They've all kind of worn like the same like regular.
Brendan, I think I've liked
chinos.
his stuff.
Yeah.
Ben's neckline's a little too deep for me in those
t-shirts.
T-shirts.
I don't like Ben's shirts.
Yeah.
At all. Yeah, no.
But nobody else was really like
Kenny
stood
actually
out
kind
to
of
me.
had like a cool, like a funky sense of style. Rhea, I feel like you liked
Damar,
that
I think I liked too.
Damar at Mental All had a great outfit.
Yeah.
Yes, he definitely did. Also, Damar for Bachelor.
Love him.
Kenny, it's not that I like his outfits, but I appreciate him going out of the box with his style. He wears what he wants to wear, and he's comfortable in that, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Riley had a lot of style too.
Yeah.
Now that I'm trying to remember like
he was
the
like
suits.
a turtleneck and suit guy, which I appreciate. I like that look.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's rank the hometowns.
Okay.
Oh.
Easy. 1, Zach C.
1, Zach C. 2, Ivan.
2.
3, Brendan. 4, Ben. For me.
Ivan.
I think I'm going 1, Brendan. I loved his. I thought it was so sweet. I think Brendan.
Yeah.
Then I think.
I actually agree.
I think Zach C held it pretty good. Actually, no. I'm gonna go Brendan, Ivan, Zach C, Ben.
I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna go Ivan, Zach C, Brendan, Ben.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go Zach C, Ivan, Brendan, Ben.
Fair enough. There we go, ladies.
There it is. There it is.
All right, let's take one more question. One more question in the YouTube chat. Give me something good. Give me something good, guys.
I'm floored that the like I may be jumping ahead here, but the top 2. Zach C and Ivan, Zach C and Brendan. Like I just didn't see that.
Right.
I was so set on Zach and Ben in my mind being the top 2.
You're right.
That this is. Yeah, crazy. It's a very different, but these guys are all really fantastic.
I feel like Brendan, I don't know, something about his vibe. He seems so genuine, and I like Zach C a lot.
I think he's going to be too nervous.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I kind of want him to pull through. I know Zach C is like the favorite, and Tayshia really does like him a lot.
Brendan.
And it's just like, I don't know.
If Zach C doesn't win,
it will be wild if he doesn't.
I will be rocked.
I think if he doesn't, it'll be like his
I'll be
decision.
shocked.
It will be he will like leave this on the court. It wouldn't be Tayshia.
I will really be shocked.
Yeah.
Can't speak.
Who do we think Tayshia's dad is talking about with the biggest mistake comment? What is that noise?
I don't know. I just distracted myself.
I hope they can't hear that.
I think it's the heat that we've been looking for the past 3 fucking hours. Big mistake.
I don't really think he's talking about any of the guys specifically.
I'm with you.
I
on
think
that.
he's just so protective over her that he's not going to want her to get engaged at the end of the show.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree
like I
with
think
you.
he's going to be like, hey, just like maybe cut, like don't get engaged.
Yeah, just don't do this.
Yeah.
I wonder.
This girl in the chat has wrote Ben a million times. I don't know why,
Why is
but
she
she
writing
thinks Ben is the reason that
Ben.
Tayshia's dad says she's making a big mistake. I don't agree with that. I think Ben is see ya. I think Ben's gone.
Ben's gone.
I think
For
Ben
sure.
is
I
gone.
don't think Ben's gone. I don't think
wait,
Ben's coming
I
back.
don't think they
this
can
girl's
bring
trying to
back
say
another
that
guy.
and her dad hasn't even met Ben. Like that doesn't make
And
any
maybe
sense.
Yes.
Ben's coming back.
Maybe.
Oh, they can hear it.
Interesting.
All right. I think that was.
Okay.
I think that was it. There are more questions, but we'll get to them next week, unfortunately.
And for all those missing Trent, he will be on the podcast.
Yeah, Trent will be on the podcast,
Yeah.
and he will be here, obviously, for the finale.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's get into the end of our evening. Let's give out some roses. Let's
stems.
cut some stems.
Let's do it.
We got
That
2
is-
nights to work with here.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, good.
So just want to
Point.
throw that out there. This makes this. Do we want to? Dare I say, give out a Monday night and a Tuesday night?
No,
I don't- no.
I don't have the brain
Fran, that is
capacity for that. Fran.
Crazy
That's
talk.
nuts.
I don't know what
Are
you
you
think
out of
this
your mind?
is. No.
I might do it anyway. All right.
Fair enough. I may as well.
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't know. I don't know.
If I can think of enough, we'll do it.
Kelly, do you want to start?
Yes, I would like to give my first, possibly only rose to, let's see, it's Zach's mother, who was,
A gem.
1, so excited to see Chris Harrison.
Yep.
2, just, at first I was like, oh, that's interesting. I expected his parents to like be a little more like, I don't know, like hippy dippy, like a little more trendy, whatever. But then you pointed out to me that they look like suburban New Jersey parents, which is very true.
Yeah, I mean,
and
yeah.
she
Kelly,
just
we
strikes
know
me as a
exactly
woman-
where they're
yeah,
coming
you're right.
from.
Once you reminded me of that, I remembered.
Yes.
And then she just looks like a woman who enjoys a crisp glass of white wine with a little ice in it, and I appreciate the shit out of that. So I give her my rose. As far as stem cutting, listen, guys, this is tough for me. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be my only stem cut of the night, but after today it was confirmed. I am cutting Bennett's stem. I'm cutting his stem.
Wow.
I'm cutting it because you know what? He posted a story today on his Instagram that he then deleted and said, and listed the ladies that are his type. They could not have been more opposite me,
Yep.
and it was disrespectful.
It
And
almost
I
seemed like
stood
a
by
personal
him.
attack by how opposite they are
Yeah,
from you.
honestly, yes.
Yeah.
And I am very offended after all of the effort I have put into supporting him, even when everybody was calling him a serial killer. So, unfortunately, Bennett, your stem is cut. Your time with me is over.
Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Give my rose to Ravioli Girl. I would if I
Oh,
could.
yeah.
I would give my rose to Ravioli Girl, but unfortunately, I
Shout
have a
out
better
Ravioli
rose
Girl.
to give tonight.
Okay.
Who's your rose?
It's obviously Ivan's brother. If you guys
Yeah,
thought I
go
was
ahead,
giving
yes.
my rose to Ivan's
Wow,
brother, then
wow.
you don't know me at
Yeah,
all.
you're
Gabe,
right.
you have my heart. Here's your rose. And I think I will be cutting the stem of, this one's hard for me because nobody really ticked me off that much in the past 2 nights. Sometimes I get an idea in my head and I'm like, you shouldn't do that. But you know
Just
what? I'm
say it.
gonna do it.
Honestly,
I'm
do
gonna
it.
go for it. I'm gonna cut the rose of.
stem?
Nah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna. No.
Let it fly.
What an internal battle we're
Let it
watching
fly.
unfold.
I'm not
Let
kidding.
something
It's like.
Yeah.
Do it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna cut the stem of Ben's sister just because she
Okay,
was
thank you.
totally outshined by Chef Antonia. She did nothing wrong whatsoever. Ben's sister seems like such a sweet woman.
Ben's sister deserved
but
to be the star
She
of that
deserved to be the
hometown.
Yeah,
star.
she was.
And,
And
Chef Antonia
Yeah,
just
Chef
yeah.
Antonia
Yeah.
jumped in, and I love the Food Network. Okay, I love
Yeah.
Chef Antonia, and I wish I could have gave her my rose, but I had to go to Ivan's brother. Unfortunately, she would get the second one if I was doing that sort of thing. But unfortunately, Ben's sister, she got outshined. So there you have it.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on it.
I still like her though. I'm not like Kelly. I don't hate the people that were in Ben's family.
I just
but
blindly hate people, so that's why.
Okay. Oh man, I don't know, guys. This is hard. All right. I'm gonna give my rose to Ivan's dad. I loved
Aw,
Ivan's dad,
good one.
Clarence.
Good
He
one.
was a delightful man. Just seemed just him talking about, meeting Ivan's mom, the whole thing.
somebody's got to
very
give their
cute,
rose to
long
Ivan's
marriage.
mom now.
Yeah.
I know.
We're leaving out
yeah.
the
Fran's
fam.
got, gonna
Yeah.
give like
Oh,
4
you-
roses
yeah, yeah.
tonight. so
Yeah,
she's
that's
got-
true.
We'll be here all night.
There's a lot. No,
Every
I'll
member of
keep- I'll
Zaxby's
keep it short.
family.
Yeah. literally at the Clarks. And I'm gonna cut. No, people were upset because everyone's like, Zach's from South Jersey. Why is he doing this whole NYC date? Let me tell you, I don't think that these guys have any control of where they're going on these fake dates.
Doesn't matter.
They're like, hey, Zach, you're going to New York. Hey, Ben, you're going to Venice Beach. Ben's not from Venice Beach either.
Right.
Like, Ben, you know, it was like, he spends time in Venice Beach now.
It's just where they live, right? It's like where they live or like where their parents are.
Right. It's like if I went on the show and did New York City instead of New Jersey.
Right.
Like,
Also same.
I also spend a lot of time in New York.
Yeah.
So you know what?
I live here
defending
full
Zach
time.
there.
It's like I'm more likely to be here.
Probably
Maybe
not
I'll
his fault.
pop home for dinner or something.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm cutting. Oh boy. All right. I also think Chef Antonia deserves a rose. I think
she's great.
We should cut. I'm going to cut. It's so hard. The hometowns were so good.
Yeah, they were sweet. What about some little fringe characters? Who's annoying? Should we cut like that cardboard taxi cab? Well,
Yosef.
no, you would never.
I mean, I didn't even want to mention him. His rose doesn't even deserve to be cut. That's how low he is.
True. He's in the dirt.
People in the chat were just curious why we didn't cut him.
Oh,
because he's out of
because he's not even
piece of trash.
worth. Like his rose is that invaluable.
He's trash.
Okay, maybe someone from the Men Tell All. I can't even think of anything.
A stem to cut. I feel like the Men Tell All guys were good. Noah was annoying. Jason was fabulous, so not him.
Yeah.
Maybe Blake Moynes.
Blake Moynes, just for old time's sake.
Ed. He was actually kind of good on Men Tell All.
Yeah,
I like that.
I got
Jason
Jason just because he wasn't
Jason
there.
didn't get invited.
Jason wasn't invited.
It's like then he's just rubbing dirt in the wound. Yeah, Spencer, first impression rose, not even invited to the Men Tell All.
God, that's insane.
That is
crazy
tough.
behavior.
You get the first impression rose, you don't even go to the Men Tell All?
It's tough.
Oh boy. All right. I don't.
Cut the sweat.
Should I just cut the heat in?
Yes, cut the heat in Palm Springs. Yes, that's a good one.
All right, that's my final answer. I'll be cutting the clear heat and possible hot weather that was stuck at this time. Everybody sweat. That's just cut it. Tasha's cooking wasn't that great either. So maybe I'll cut that also.
It was overcooked.
I know why we can cut Blake's stem, because he called us office chicks.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. We probably deserved a tag, at least.
Mm-hmm. At the very least.
You know, do we? We talked a lot of shit about him.
We can't ask. So did Trent.
If he wants to get in the game,
he can tag Trent. He can tag us. That's all I got to say.
That's what I'm saying.
He should have called Trent like an Iowan corn boy or something.
Yeah. If you want to talk shit, you talk shit right to faces. That's it. That's it. And then own up if
I was going to keep adding to things you could have called Trent. And I was like, that's
corn boy who just is obsessed with The Bachelor. He doesn't know any sports. Wears the same thing every single day.
Yep,
Doesn't
exactly.
do shit.
Yep, all right. That wraps it up.
Poor Trent, even when he's not here, I can't help it.
It's just hard not to. That wraps it up.
But I want to say, actually, just want to throw a compliment to Trent. I did tweet tonight that Trent has by far
killer tweets.
The best Bachelorette.
Really good tweets.
Yeah, I was going to say Trent has the best Bachelorette tweets there is. Nobody competes time after time again. He just has home runs. They make me cackle. He's the best live Bachelorette tweeter there is. So there you go, Trent.
The garlic tweet was
the garlic tweet had me in just streaming tears for 20 minutes straight. I couldn't even focus on the show. I was laughing so hard. Like, I don't know what about it set me off. The fact that it was 4 different photos of garlic. Oh my God. I just
so good.
I'm going to be laughing all over again. I can't stop laughing.
It was fantastic. All right, that wraps it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Get your Owens Mixers, code Barstool15 for 15% off at owensmixers.com. We will be back next Tuesday for the finale.
Wow.
God, I don't know what the timing is going to be. If there was 2 hours on Monday and 3 hours on
3 on Tuesday. I thought it was only 2. I don't know.
I don't know. Normally the finale is 3 if you calculate after the final rose.
Yeah. Well,
but let's hope it's 2. So we'll keep you all posted, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yes.